Welcome, Warrior fans, to the home opener for the Washington Lady Warriors, ranked number 4 in Class 3A. The initial rankings came out this week. TJ Scholes here with Jesse Carey as the Lady Warriors take on the Lady Bulldogs of Lexington. And Jesse, the last time we saw these girls, well, we haven't seen them. We were going to cover them at the Bridge Creek game, but Bridge Creek had some illnesses, which seems to be going around a lot of schools. But they're coming off of an impressive LATA tournament championship victory over Comanche, in which they won by 15 points.
That's very impressive. The LATA tournament, a lot of teams go there every year just looking to test players out because it's early on in the season. And, these girls look like they found the players they want to put in certain positions, whether that be the starting lineup, role players, or just guys they need a spark, girls they need to get a spark off the bench.
Yeah, and they did a good job of showing off a lot of the depth. We saw them in that Purcell game over at Lee Reimer Arena, which you might have nightmares over still. But they looked impressive against the Purcell squad that is actually ranked in the top 15 as well. And so that's going to be I think that'll be the battle for who wins this conference is going to be between Washington and Purcell. Washington already has a foot up in that race after beating them on their home court.
Yeah, for sure. That was a very good back-and-forth game. The Warriors found it in themselves to pull it out, and hopefully they can do the same tonight against Lexington.
As we look at the stats for this Lady Warrior team, got a lot of contributions. We saw 4 scores in double figures in that Purcell game. They're 5-0 on the season, shooting 42% from the field. I'm sure Coach Simon, and only 28% from the 3, but they're getting a lot more possessions than the other team and shooting 18 free throws a game. So as we get ready for the national anthem, and then we'll get this tip-off going. Well, what a rendition of the national anthem there, performed by our state championship band. A lot of state championships being handed out.
A shout out the Washington football team winning the state. Shout out to them winning the state against Millwood, a team we lost to. And I actually talked to one of our former quarterbacks here at Washington, and Kylan Lanham.
Yeah.
I talked to him at the gym the other day. And he was pretty cool, he used to play here, and he was very proud of us.
Yeah, and that's one thing I think can't get unnoticed is they talk about the shoulders that these guys have been able to come upon with the Washington football program. You had a bunch of guys before this year's team helps pave it. Oh, we got spotlights now. Okay, Jesse.
Hey, I loved it when Purcell did it. It was really cool, so we'll see if we can pull it off.
Trying to see where that spotlight's coming from. Tell you what, Jesse, that makes me a little hyped up to come strap on the old shoes and get ready to hoop it up with that. And hey, shout out to Mr. Newby with the great stadium voice there. He needs to be working for the Thunder, huh?
Yeah, for sure. That was pretty good. It certainly got me hyped. Everyone in the stands was getting hyped, and we're ready for some basketball. I think I speak for everybody here, everybody watching.
Warriors coming out with 4 underclassmen and 1 senior in Kendall Wells. The lady to watch for the Lexington Bulldogs is the Beeson girl. I believe she's lined up next to Presley Johnson right now.
And
number 3.
Ball's going to be hit out of bounds. Will they re-jump it, or?
They call it whoever is out of bounds on, so Warriors will have possession first.
Warriors going to move the ball around.
It's like Bulldogs starting in a little bit of zone. Nice pull-up shot there by Rylan Chappie.
Yeah, for sure. And it's going to be key that, we get to a good start against these Lexington girls. And, they win the ladder tournament. We're 5-0, so these are going to be very 2 competitive teams.
And then you see a turnover there. Last time we saw these girls, they played Purcell, and the press was not working as effectively. It's good to see them as they're able to make adjustments in that press.
Lexington has it going the other way.
Good hustle.
Warriors keep it inbounds, and now they got a fast break of their own.
Nice pass.
Going to have a decent look here, and it goes in. Warriors go up 4-0 early. Warriors pressing. And they're going to get a steal, and one athletic play to just palm it in the hand and go up.
I forgot how he scored. That's a great play there by Brianna Lindard. She's able to make that happen.
Yeah, Warriors go up 6-0, and we're over here trying to get the scoreboard up. We don't know who called the timeout, but early lead for the Warriors.
Yeah, Lexington called the timeout there as they were able to, the coach is like, we need to slow down on this thing. The Warriors creating 2 turnovers right off the bat.
An athletic play there by the Warrior player, able to just kind of palm the ball in the hand as she was going up. Didn't need to secure the ball. And Warriors going to get another turnover. That time Wells has it. And she's going to drive.
Nice pass.
Another good look. It goes in. Warriors up 8-0. First minute of the game.
Linder with 6 quick buckets.
Jump ball. Bulldogs will have it.
Kind of a little bit of shock and awe here for Lexington.
And Bulldogs can't get. They're going to get Wells on a foul there.
Yeah. This is a good officiating crew, too. We've had these guys before. And very, very good. I know a couple of them are state tournament officials. So,
when you got Lexington coming off a ladder tournament win, very impressive.
Washington came off the ladder tournament win.
Oh, Washington won.
Yeah.
Miscommunication there, Coach Schultz. But I guess Lexington, they just miscommunication there. Thought her player was coming back. She didn't. Or it was hit out of bounds, excuse me. I must be blind or something. I'm watching a different game than what's going on.
Yeah, the Lexington trying to run some backdoor play to alleviate some of the pressure that the Lady Warriors are putting on them. You can see them just connected to the hip.
Lexington set up their offense there. Couldn't really get anything going. No good looks. Now Warriors got it going the other way. And you love the tempo. They're pushing the ball.
That thing down.
3 won't go in. Lexington can't secure it. Warriors get it. Jump ball. It's going to be on the line. Warriors will get it. Excuse me, it was a foul on the Lexington player.
Yeah, it looked like there was a jump ball at first, but then they changed it.
Warriors get it inbounded. Driving, looking for the pass inside, don't get it. Now we'll see if Lexington can do anything with it. Second time they've had the ball on their side. We're 2 minutes into the game. And they're going to remain in possession. And it's been quick, action-packed early. See if Lexington can slow it down. They're going to take a 3. Air ball.
Yeah, that's not a good shot.
And the Warrior fans giving it to her.
I think she heard someone say shoot it, but it was the student section who was all dressed out in their jersey gear tonight. I see a Vince Carter sighting out there with Dax McCaskill.
Got Isaiah Thomas and not the legend one, the short one.
The jump ball. I really impressed early on with these Lady Warriors and their unselfishness. You've seen all the girls look to hit Brianna Lindert there on that block in that dump spot, and she's been able to score quite a bit of points early on.
And I don't think I can call a man short if he's 3 inches taller than me, but we'll just go. We'll get back to the game. Warriors still up 8, 5:43 in the first. First free throw does not go in.
Presley Johnson, she's coming off of an all-tournament team performance at Latta. Her and Kelby Beller, Kendall Wells, all making it for the Lady Warriors.
Second one doesn't go in, rebounded by Lexington. And Warriors get another steal.
Good hustle.
Keeps it in bounds. Warriors going to get a decent look here. That won't go in.
Nice rebound by Johnson.
Seems like the Warriors are just out hustling the Bulldogs right now. On almost all fronts of the game, you could make an argument.
Lexington switched to a man-to-man. Nice take by Sheffy.
Won't go. Couldn't get the read. It's going to stay Warrior ball.
See, I thought that could have been off of the Lady Warriors, but I think the girl might have went over her back to get it, so instead of calling a foul.
They're going to go to the line again. The time of possession, you know.
Yeah, if you had one in basketball.
Yeah, if you had time of possession in basketball, it'd be insane. We're almost 3 minutes in. I'd maybe give Lexington maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah, and our camera guys, Rhett Castle and Vess Hegman, are doing a good job. They don't have to work very hard because they're staying on this side of the court
for sure.
Most of the time.
First one doesn't go. Oh yeah, I don't have to say the score every time we got the scoreboard to work today. I believe last time we didn't. Second one does. Warriors. Guess I'll just have bad habit. I'll say it. Up 10-0.
Again.
And Lexington needs to get something going pretty soon. And miscommunication, that's third or fourth time that's happened. Warriors got it going the other way.
Nice take.
Strong finish. Oh, Lexington pushing the ball up. Gonna take an unbalanced shot. You gotta pull it out there and wait for your offense, or at least get your feet set if you're gonna shoot it for the Bulldog player there.
Good unselfish play.
Yeah, unselfish basketball pass, and it's the pass to the assist that doesn't count.
Right.
But, you know, on any stat sheet, but that's really a key play right there. A lot of unselfish play so far for the Warriors, and that's why they have a 14-0 lead. And they're going to the line a lot. That's Lexington's fourth foul. I believe all of them led to free throws.
Yeah. And again, good work there by Presley Johnson to get position. You got to like that she's becoming a little bit more aggressive on the rebounding front for the Lady Warriors. Now, Lexington just 1-2 on the season. The only victories over Pauls Valley, which has been a pretty good program in the recent years as Johnson takes that jump shot and misses. They lost to Davis and Marlowe. Warriors really, Jesse, showing why they're the number 4 ranked team in the state.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe could have got a backcourt there.
Good look.
Gonna drive, gonna get a better one, and it's blocked. They'll take another jump shot, and that goes in. First points of the game for Lexington, scored by number 11 there. Washington's gonna take a timeout. They're up 12, 4:05 left in the first quarter.
We'll take a short one with them. You're watching Warrior basketball on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Jesse Carey, joined with Coach Scholes with TJ Scholes. Warriors up 14-2. 4:05 left in the first quarter. I think some notable action is 5 fouls for Lexington. I think Warriors have gone to the line all 5 times, and the time of possession has been insane. We're almost halfway through this first quarter. Maybe Lexington's had the ball, I don't know, give or take 50 seconds. So
they haven't had it very long once they do get it. Warrior defense has been swarming.
Lexington did finally score on their first out. They scored their first time on the last out. Warriors can't score there. It's a lot of yelling in the arena. It is loud in here, which you love to hear. Wow, number 3 for Lexington's got all the confidence in the world.
She has the ultimate green light, and her sister did too. Her sister played for Lexington a couple years ago and was a really good player as well. She's been playing since she was a freshman, this Beeson girl, and really, she's capable of getting hot. What a pass by Johnson.
Going to take it herself, and she does. Warriors up 14.
Yeah, Sheffy, the leading scorer for the Lady Warriors, at nearly 17 points a game. But that's the Warriors. They have 4 girls in double-digit scoring that are averaging double digits in scoring, and so that's about the same shot that one girl made on the last time.
Yeah, Lexington started to. They've scored the last 2 times they've had the ball. We'll see if they can keep stringing that together. Sheffy's going to go up again. Wells going for the rebound, can't get it now. Lexington's got a layup here. It's going to be contested, and it's blocked. Second block of the game.
But yeah, you go down the list here, and you got Rylan Sheffy at 17 points, Presley Johnson at 14, Kelby Beller at 12, and Brianna Linder at 11. And then Kendall Wells isn't far behind at 7. And so Lady Warriors are a balanced scoring attack. You can tell because of their unselfish play. Makes them a dangerous team.
We'll see they're going to call that on. They'll call it on Lexington. That was an interesting call. It kind of hit, 4 people before it went out of bounds. Warriors have been beating this press pretty easy, and wow, what a great pass. Couldn't set her feet. And
nice toughness by Linda there.
Could have argued she could have went to the line again.
Yeah.
Lexington has 6 fouls, so the next one Warriors are shooting, and I don't know what to call that, but I don't want to call it a layup, as Warriors going to lay it up themselves. And if you're Lexington here, Warriors going to get it back. They're going to take a 3, and it goes in.
When he's scoring in flurries, Jesse, it's been a snowball from the start when the Warriors got up 12-0.
Warriors had the trap. Almost get another trap. Lexington for 3. It goes in, and they need that 3. They were drowning.
Yeah, they're really not covering that right there.
And I think if you're Lexington,
that's good ball movement right there.
If you're Lexington, you want to start maybe seeing them get off the press. It's clearly not working.
Yeah, they're just breaking that with ease and getting some easy looks. Warriors are sometimes hitting it, sometimes not. Jaden Taylor checks in the game for Kendall Wells. Good ball pressure by Sheffy. Might have got away with the foul there. I mean, Jesse, it's just layup line right now. Yeah, it looked like pregame when they were shooting layups. Good attack there by Sheffy. That's probably one she may not have fouled, but she did get away with one on the previous possession. So still just the first quarter. Warriors up 25-7. I don't know, Jesse.
We might be seeing some players we don't normally see tonight from the Lady Warriors.
They're playing. What I noticed, again, we only saw them that against Purcell. You could tell there was some nerves. They look like a way more confident team right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Against Purcell.
And I think playing at home helps with that as well, but also just knowing they're 5-0 and they won the tournament, the ladder tournament. They have all the confidence in the world right now. And it shows on the score for sure. Under a minute now to go in the first quarter. Wow, what a bucket from the Bulldogs player.
Good job. Kelby Beller's got some great vision. Linder's got to have
10 or 12 at this point.
A lot. She had 8 early, and they have 27 points. It's like Coach Simon calls a full timeout and take one with them. And listen to Watching Warriors basketball on WashingWarriors.tv.
I'm Jake Coles, number 28 for the Washington Warriors. My mom, Sonia, with the Santa Fe Agency, is a graduate of Washington High School and a longtime Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors supporter. As an independent agency, Santa Fe has the ability to write policies with a variety of insurance companies, so finding the right fit for you, the customer, is easier. Please reach out to Sonia for your next insurance quote, whether it be on your house, auto, boat, RV, or commercial needs.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Jesse Carey, joined with Coach Scholes with TJ Scholes. Warriors up 27-9, 43 seconds. And to give some credit to Lexington, they've been in foul trouble for a long time, and they haven't gotten that last foul. They got a fast break here. An unselfish play won't go. You do like to see that from Lexington, though, that maybe try to get something going with under 30 to go in the first quarter. And great defense there.
Yeah, that pass across from wing to wing rarely is successful as Johnson gets the and one.
You said it earlier, it's just a layup line at this point. Those were always my favorite chants from the student section. You can't do that.
Well, it looks like, Lexington is trying to run with the Lady Warriors, and I guess you can't fault that if that's what you want to do as a coach in your program. It's got a new coach here for Lexington this year, but
Johnson's going to go up and get another bucket. And we talked about Linder maybe having 10 or 12. Johnson's got to be right up there with her. It's been layups all night.
Check the book out whenever halftime comes around.
Lexington's going to get a decent look. It won't go in. It's going to be out on Sheffy.
0.6 seconds here. They can still catch and shoot.
What is the time? Were they
0.3? You can only tip in if it's 0.3 or under.
A good job of just getting the ball out of there and in the first quarter. As Warriors up a lot.
That is a lot. That's 22. We got finals coming, so that's a lot of mathematics you got to go right there, Jesse.
Yeah, that's too much for me, man.
All right, we'll take a break. Warriors up 31-9.
Air Product Supply would like to wish Jackson Hendricks and the Washington Warriors the best of luck this football season. Air Product Supply is your local Client Master and Lux Air distributor, supplying quality HVAC equipment and parts to Oklahoma and Texas. Give us a call at 405-288-0233 and we will get you in contact with a local, licensed, and trusted contractor near you. This is Tyler Beller, the voice of Air Product Supply, signing off. Go Warriors!
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in and support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go Warriors!
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Jesse Carey, joined with Coach Scholes. Warriors up 31-9 at the start of the second quarter.
Jesse, I'd like to give some good news to Lexington fans, but I'm not going to be able to. The Warriors' second quarter stats is their highest shooting percentage. So
it might just get worse and worse. Warriors are in the bonus. Lexington with 6 early fouls, and they had one late.
Got Addie Lanham in now. And she's running loose. Kelby Beller and Addie Lanham on the break.
Nice spin move, goes up, can't get it, gonna draw a foul. Lexington's 8th foul.
Yeah, lots of turnovers by the Lady Bulldogs has led to a lot of easy baskets for the Lady Warriors.
Beller's got to have quite a few tonight as well.
She's done a good job of finding open players. Her free throw percentage, though, is 36% right so she missed that first one.
Well, she can only go up from there if she makes this.
She does.
She does.
But she does. She's leading the team in rebounds, 7.4. Lexington breaks the pressure. It is a scary thing for Lexington is that Warriors can still be aggressive because they only have 3 team fouls. So they can stay in their press if they want to, which I'm sure at some point in time, Coach Simon might back off a little bit, maybe.
What a job Coach Simon has done coming into this program.
Continuing the success so far.
Lexington's going to reach double digits for the game. I mean, never say, anything, but if Lexington somehow made a comeback, I might have to give me some scratch cards after this.
Well, the reality is if you're Lexington, you're just trying to weather the storm and get better against one of the best teams in the state. I mean, down 22, you're going to have a lot of things happen right. You have to, goal's going to have to widen open big time as Rylan Sheffy takes a monster screen. The coach from Lexington is not happy about that call. Saying there might be a big size advantage that made that look a little bit worse than it was. Is number 14, Emerson Massey, checks in for Lindert.
Yeah, I'm not so sure she was moving, but, we really need a call for the Warriors here. We really needed that for our team success and to get back into this game.
Yeah, you're right.
Sheffy almost loses it, was able to recover. Wells has it, kicks it to Addie Lanham.
It's like the Lady Warriors is trying to penetrate and kick into this man-to-man defense.
Wells going to have some confidence, puts up a 3 and it goes in. Warriors up now 35-10.
Yeah, Kendall in that Purcell game, she's the only one that really showed the propensity to shoot the ball well from the outside. If we take a look at her three-point percentage, she's shooting at a 43% clip. That's leading the team. You want to be, if you're a shooter, the coach wants that three-point percentage to be at least 33%.
Lanham had the fast break there, didn't have the vision to throw it.
That's a tough shot. It's hard to shoot that shot because you're not used to catching it and then trying to set your feet.
It's great defense by Wells there to get the stop, and Warriors going to foul. Lexington's going to go to the line, but great defense by Wells there to get back and not draw the foul and contest the shot. That's a lot of things she had to do there, and she did them all perfectly.
Yeah, Kendall's 43% and Rylan Sheffy right behind her at 36%. You got to be happy with that. Just got to get this free throw percentage up. Presley Johnson shooting 73 and Brianna Linder shooting 77. The rest of them are a little bit underwhelming.
And a small sample size, though, 5 games. You know.
There's plenty of time to correct that as the season progresses.
And, Sheffy, for her side, or excuse me, that wasn't even Sheffy, that was 14-4.
Wow.
Kendall Wells with another 3.
Again,
Man.
43%. That is a great three-point shooting percentage. And she's making about 2 per game. Shooting 4 a game, so good inside look for the Bulldogs. Oh no.
3 won't go.
I thought she might have tried to find Kendall Wells, the heat checker. Kendall is sitting there spotted up.
And speaking of Wells,
Nice
she's going to have
pass.
the ball.
What a pass.
And she's going to get the assist. Warriors reach 40.
We had Kendall on in that Ridge Creek game at halftime, and she comes from a family of basketball players, and Gracie Wells being her older sister, made a state tournament trip or 2 on her own. Right. Kendall looking to lead this team back to the state tournament.
Good rebound by the Warriors. And whoever, I don't even know if Lexington has an offensive rebound tonight. They've done a lot better, good they've done a lot better job at blocking out. They kind of struggled against that in the Purcell game.
Nice ball movement. One more. I would.
And they're going to get it.
Oh,
Wells
a
can't
little
get that one.
overconfident. And got Lanham with the push in the back. Good ball move there by the Lady Warriors. They're looking pretty fun to watch tonight. I mean, it's one thing to just dominate the team that you're playing, but to do it in a good basketball way is pretty fun to watch. They're sharing the ball and playing at a fast pace.
And they're doing a lot of that,
Nice
getting a lot of
pass.
turnovers.
That was a great pass. I'll be interested to find out what their assists are whenever the game's over.
Yeah, it's almost every bucket.
Yeah. This girl's struggling to dribble with her left hand.
And again, I don't think Lexington has a single offensive rebound. If Lanham can have some vision, she does. Can Wells get it? She's going to keep it in bounds. The Warriors somehow get
Knock
it.
it down.
And she's going to get an and one from the three. Potential
hustle.
4-point play there.
How about that hustle by Wells and then Laney Gay to snatch it out of the air, find Presley Johnson. I'm about to hang half 100 on him in the first half.
You know, in these blowout games, sometimes, you know, it can get pretty tedious to commentate, but not if they keep this fast pace going.
Been pretty entertaining, and I'm sure the Lady Warriors have been wanting to show off what they've been accomplishing through the offseason on their own home court. They're up big against Lexington.
They're going to get 25 again. She's had a couple of buckets down low.
Yeah.
Can't finish there. And they're going to get 22
that-
for Lexington on a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call it out of bounds, but that's one of those, the game is out of hand foul, or no calls. Like, Kendall knows she's not going to argue it. You're up 34 in the first half. You're not going to get that foul called. Just give them back the ball out of bounds.
Wells going to take another three. She's 2 for 3. That won't go in. Jump ball, Warriors will remain in possession.
Jaden Wells making her first appearance in a varsity uniform this year. She had a couple threes last night in the freshman game.
Warriors get another turnover. They might have more turnovers than Lexington has points.
You might be right.
And
Nice
Wells
job
is going
by
to pull
Wells.
up. And Wells has found her confidence this year. She's been a bucket.
There's another turnover.
Another turnover.
Nice take.
It's going to go in. Warriors hit 50.
Still 2.5 left. Looks like Coach Simon's trying to get him to get back. I'm ready for like the throw in the towel meme from Rocky, Jesse, where Apollo Creed gets knocked out.
You just spoiled the movie for me. I haven't watched that one yet. 38 points. Still 2 minutes to go in the first half.
I'm going to call timeout. Yeah, we'll take a timeout with him. You're watching Lady Warrior basketball on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Hey Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Jesse Carriage on with Coach Scholes. Warriors up 50-12 with 2:15 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, the three-point shooting really got going in this second quarter. Similar to the Thunder game last night with the Mavericks. Mavericks started off like very, very cold in the first quarter and then hit 10 threes in the second quarter, give them a huge lead. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That was an easy one.
And down 38, that's a pretty aggressive move.
Right in front of the official.
And I was thinking,
coach,
you know, maybe we'll let him breathe a little bit, but, you know.
Lexington coach immediately pulls his player and asks what are you doing. This is going to be a humbling experience for the Lexington coach to be down. But you've coached long enough. You've been through enough of some of these games. You can see they're kind of letting Lexington get away with some of the stuff that you would normally call in a closer game.
Yeah, for sure. And if they have the vision they do, Sheffy's going to get fouled. Rough foul there.
Yeah, she's taken the beating the last couple of times. Got the offensive foul there.
She had the screen.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Let's see where Sheffy is. She's a 57% free throw shooter. Gets to the line quite a bit of times. Averaging 8 attempts a game at the free throw line. And that's a spot where you can increase your scoring average, Jesse, is you go look and see the leading scorers in the NBA, and they're the players that actually get to the free throw line. One guy, you know, Shea Gildress for the Thunder, he gets to the free throw line a lot of times. I think he went 14 times last night and didn't miss one, and he scored 42 points. So a lot of opportunity to increase your scoring average as the foul's called on Jaden Wells. A little too aggressive on the defense.
And, you know, that's one of the easier shots to get better at because you shoot it in practice all the time. Shoot it in practice. You know, hitting threes, you know, contested jump shots, it's harder. But when you're at the free throw line, it's just nobody in front of you.
You're exactly right. 15 feet in every gym. Good job by Linder to get in front of that pass. Lady Warriors out running.
Linder's going to take it herself.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the call there, but, you know.
Yeah, they're going to
40-point game.
Yeah.
We're done calling those.
Minute 15 left.
It's been a drought for Lexington. I don't know if they've scored, but maybe 2 or 3 shots this whole quarter.
Yeah. Agudalo just got thrown up there. Nice kick out.
Won't go in. And this is going to be a good time for the Warriors to work on their in-game three-point shooting. You know, for players that aren't averaging as much as others.
Right. So a little confusion on what defense they're supposed to be in right there. They're looking to get it inside again.
40 to go out, and that won't go. She's going to get another one off balance. That won't go in.
See if Coach Simon has him hold for the last shot.
Yeah, 20 left.
Going way too early. Still going too early. There we go. Now she wants to get it going.
Under 10. They're going to take a shot. Lexington gets the rebound. They got 2. 1. She gets it off. It won't go in. The Warriors up 41 points at halftime.
Yeah, very impressive attack right out of the gates by the Lady Warriors. And they jump on them early and stay on them. We'll go down and see if I can get some halftime stats when we come back. You're watching Lady Warrior basketball on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
Entertain your children and grandchildren with videos that teach character and good values like obedience, kindness, gratitude, love of country, and self-worth. You know, just plain old common sense. Go to musicmunchkins.com to stream or order DVDs. And you'll be proud to see some of our own younger Washington Warriors in action. That's musicmunchkins.com.
Go Warriors!
Hey Warrior fans, there's a credit union designed for our community by our community members, Growing Oaks Federal Credit Union. We offer a wide array of banking services, a drive-up ATM, and money tools that will move you forward. Come and be a part of our member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution that knows you by name and has your best interest in mind. We're located behind Goldsby Store. We're here for you. Federally insured by NCUA. Go Warriors!
Warrior fans, is your air conditioner making a sound like it's ready to take off? Is your heater not producing enough heat to take the chill out of the air? Then call Airfare Heat and Air. Dwayne Branham, Noah Zamora, owners of Airfare, are proud supporters of the Washington Warriors and are hometown guys with a hometown company that will give you great pricing on Luxair and Climate Master geothermal HVAC systems. Need service on your existing equipment? Call them today at 405-626-1989 to schedule a service visit. That's Airfare Heat and Air.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hi, I'm Jake Coles, number 28 for the Washington Warriors. My mom, Sonia, with the Santa Fe Agency, is a graduate of Washington High School and a longtime Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors supporter. As an independent agency, Santa Fe has the ability to write policies with a variety of insurance companies, so finding the right fit for you, the customer, is easier. Please reach out to Sonia for your next insurance quote, whether it be on your house, auto, boat, RV, or commercial needs.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Air Product Supply would like to wish Jackson Hendricks and the Washington Warriors the best of luck this football season. Air Product Supply is your local Client Master and Luxair distributor, supplying quality HVAC equipment and parts to Oklahoma and Texas. Give us a call at 405-288-0233 and we will get you in contact with a local, licensed, and trusted contractor near you. This is Tyler Beller, the voice of Air Product Supply, signing off. Go Warriors!
Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in and support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go Warriors!
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Hey Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
Entertain your children and grandchildren with videos that teach character and good values like obedience, kindness, gratitude, love of country, and self-worth. You know, just plain old common sense. Go to musicmunchkins.com to stream or order DVDs. And you'll be proud to see some of our own younger Washington Warriors in action. That's musicmunchkins.com.
Go Warriors!
Hey Warrior fans, there's a credit union designed for our community by our community members, Growing Oaks Federal Credit Union. We offer a wide array of banking services, a drive-up ATM, and money tools that will move you forward. Come and be a part of our member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution that knows you by name and has your best interest in mind. We're located behind Goldsby Store. We're here for you. Federally insured by NCUA. Go Warriors!
Warrior fans, is your air conditioner making a sound like it's ready to take off? Is your heater not producing enough heat to take the chill out of the air? Then call Airfare Heat and Air. Dwayne Branham, Noah Zamora, owners of Airfare, are proud supporters of the Washington Warriors and are hometown guys with a hometown company that will give you great pricing on Luxair and Climate Master geothermal HVAC systems. Need service on your existing equipment? Call them today at 405-626-1989 to schedule a service visit. That's Airfare.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this stream.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Jesse Carey, joined by Coach Scholes and TJ Scholes. Warriors up 41 points in an electric first half.
Yeah, and it was just a lot of layups created by their defense and turnovers, and then some pretty good outside shooting by Kendall Wells and Presley Johnson. Good to see them shooting the ball well from the outside. And you mentioned it earlier about, them being able to get some live three-point looks. It's different when you're in practice and you're passing it to your teammates and there's nobody guarding you. There's not as much pressure, but when you have to shoot them in game, the more you do that, the more comfortable you get, and the more likely you are to make them as the season progresses.
Yeah, I think the Lady Warriors are very comfortable right now in just about any realm out there, whether it's defense, offense, three-pointers, mid-rangers, free throws. They're doing really good in the first half.
Yeah, and Lexington just overmatched right now. When we talked about it all in the first half, what I've been the most impressed with is them sharing the basketball. And like I said, I'd be interested to see after this game how many shots were made off of an assist. I think that's a true statement, an indicator. That's not the only indicator, but that's an indicator of how well you're sharing the basketball.
Yeah, and when 80% of the plays for the Warriors in the first half were press, get a steal, pass, another pass, layup. That's how the majority of the plays were. So, yeah, I'm interested to see those numbers as well. Early turnover for Lexington.
They're averaging 13 assists a game. That's a pretty good number, and only 10 turnovers, which as a coach you only want under 12 if you can, and that's a great number for them as they get an offensive rebound off that miss. Nice pass.
Very unselfish play, and it doesn't go in. Ball was tipped going up.
Yeah, it was a great pass there by Beller. But yeah, 13 assists to 11 turnovers. Pretty good number.
I don't know that they have more than maybe 2 or 3 turnovers
tonight,
in the entire game. Well, we'll see if Lexington talked anything over. I don't know if David Goggins came back there and hyped him up, but they're going to need about everything to come back from this lead, and hey, it's going to take a lot of those.
David Goggins.
I don't know who's the motivational speaker. He's the only one I listen to.
Yeah, he's intense.
I mean, if you're Lexington, you might as well go to him, right?
They might melt if he talked to them. They've done a good job of containing Beeson. I hadn't seen her get loose that much, and that was a good block there by Sheffy. That's what you've seen all game is the Warriors advancing the ball with the pass. They're not dribbling the air out of the ball on their fast breaks. They're getting it up the floor. Rylan Sheffy and Kelby Beller and Kendall Wells doing a good job of finding their teammates up the court.
Yeah, and they haven't been, it's not like they're throwing sloppy passes up there when they're pushing the ball up the court. They're getting it there. They're putting, some oomph behind these passes. they're not just floating it up the air. That's kind of what Lexington does. They kind of
it just
they're trying to beat the Washington press. They kind of throw it up in the air instead of putting it on a wire or whatever. What did you say?
Put it on a rope.
Put it on a rope.
Kelby and Presley Johnson each averaging 3.5 assists a game. As the Warriors, for the first time, it seems like, have to set up in an offense.
First time in a while. It's probably been about 25 minutes.
Yeah. And they're just trying to run some dribble drive where they're attacking the middle. And that's how Linder's able to score so many easy baskets, because she has willing passers to throw it to her. But the lady defending her has to step over and help these dynamic guards for the Lady Warriors on that penetration, and so that allows them to dump it down for her to get an easy 2, as Beller now 2 for 3 on the night from the free throw line. Good to see her knock both those down. Increase that free throw percentage.
Lexington got a bucket just a few seconds ago. We'll see if they can replicate that and just get something going. And they're going to get an and one, but not necessarily to win. I think we all know it's out of the question, but don't leave because you never know what could happen. But just to get something up and set something up for the future here. A lot of season left.
Well, and this is a first-year coach here at Lexington. He's trying to establish, what he wants done in this program. And you can see they found some success going in to their big in the post earlier in the first half, and they're looking to get her the ball in the second half as Wells again.
Put maybe a little too much on it.
Yeah. And as a shooter, that kind of messes your rhythm up a little bit. As you've seen Ryland, she bobbled that pass, and that kind of affected the way she shot that ball. Good defense there.
Yeah, great defense by Wells just to stand tall. I don't think Lexington player thought that was going to happen. Chevy's going to go up.
Yeah,
and it's going to be
a tough
good.
Shot. She missed that one earlier in the game and hit that one. That's just a tough shot, but she's a pretty good player. The good players can hit those.
See if they keep trying to get it to 25, and they do. As Linder's got a tough matchup there.
Yeah. She's about 3 inches taller and able to use that strength advantage to get position. Now, you saw earlier in the game, Linder did a good job of getting around her and fronting her. So I'm sure that might be an adjustment if this continues to hurt the Lady Warriors.
She hasn't been able to make one from the line tonight. I think she's shot a couple. She won't be able to make that one either.
It's kind of got a funky release at the top of it, and it's coming out of her hands like a line drive to the rim. Not a lot of arc on her free throw shot.
We're doubting her. We'll see. And she does.
Yeah, a little bit better touch on that. They cut the lead to 40. Lexington does. Yeah, it's going to be a legal screen.
Sheffy had a nice little drive going. And Warriors going to take a timeout.
Looks like it. Yeah. Take a timeout with them. You're watching Lady Warrior basketball on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hi, I'm Jake Coles, number 28 for the Washington Warriors. My mom, Sonia, with the Santa Fe Agency, is a graduate of Washington High School and a longtime Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors supporter. As an independent agency, Santa Fe has the ability to write policies with a variety of insurance companies, so finding the right fit for you, the customer, is easier. Please reach out to Sonia for your next insurance quote, whether it be on your house, auto, boat, RV, or commercial needs.
Here we go.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Jesse Carey, joined with Coach Scholes, with TJ Scholes, as many of you may know him. Warriors up 57-17, 5:04 to go in the third quarter. And Lexington playing better this half.
Yeah,
their game plan, looking to get it to 25 down low more. And Linder struggled so far, a couple of fouls.
I think that's why Coach Simon called that timeout. He told the girls, he probably mentioned to them that they've outscored us this half. And And although the full court pressure isn't going on, and that's where the Lady Warriors had a lot of their success in the first half, still wants them to be able to play half-court defense, because when you start playing the better teams in the state, you're gonna have to play defense in the half court. You're not gonna be able to press everybody. Nice take by Sheffy.
I don't think I've ever seen a 50-point lead for these Lady Warriors. So that'd be pretty cool to see.
Well,
they're getting closer.
They said if they wanted to, they could have put 100 on them, but that doesn't make you any better.
Well, it's like in football, when a safety happens, I'm always amazed. This Warriors going to have a fast break. And, ooh, rough landing there.
Good sportsmanship shown by 22. She knew she fouled Linder pretty hard and jumped up quickly to help her up. Just get scared around that back of that goal, where had a player one time, Jesse, break his leg jumping from trying to attack someone about to get a layup, and stepped on the edge of that stanchion and snapped his leg, and the whole gym went quiet.
Yeah, I mean, it's not always about the foul. You know, most of the time when you get those, you know, when you jump in the air type of plays, it's about where you land and how you land.
Yeah.
You know, we saw Kyler Murray tear his ACL. He was just running.
Yeah.
You know, so
those non-contact ones are the ones
it's about how about your feet land compared to the rest of your body.
Lady Warriors on a 4-0 run after that timeout by Simon.
And Wells with a nice vision there on defense to get the ball, and even better vision on offense to get another assist.
Yeah. Just really dialed in. I've been impressed with her play this year.
Great court vision, offense and defense, and you love that for your senior, who's got countless minutes out there. He's got full timeout.
We'll take another one. Well, Lady Warriors up 63-17.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Air Product Supply would like to wish Jackson Hendricks and the Washington Warriors the best of luck this football season. Air Product Supply is your local Client Master and Lux Air distributor, supplying quality HVAC equipment and parts to Oklahoma and Texas. Give us a call at 405-288-0233, and we will get you in contact.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Justin Carey, joined with Coach Scholes. Warriors up 63-17, 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Lexington's three won't go. Oh, and we're having some mic difficulties for Coach Scholes here, so guess I'm just going to have to cover for him. Warriors going to take another three. It's Wells. Lexington gets the rebound, pushing it back up. Good defense there by the Warriors to poke the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. We'll see who they give it to. They're going to give it to Washington.
Jesse unplugging my mic, so I don't have to.
Well, to be fair, you see my seating situation right now. It's pretty rough.
I was going to mention before the mic went off was that the Lady Warriors gave an offensive rebound, and like that's the stuff they got to get better at. Like, it doesn't matter what the score is in the game, you got to be able to hit, or you got to be able to do what you're supposed to do. There's good ball movement there, and Lanham's got to be more aggressive. As she got that ball right in the paint, she wasn't even looking to score. Good hustle by Linder.
Yeah, great hustle right there, not to get a turnover. And you mentioned to me earlier, there's a few Purcell players here, maybe scouting, looking to scout tonight.
Yeah, you got Kobe Freeman. Purcell come out ranked number 2. Malachi Evans down there down there too. Come to watch the Lady Warriors and Warriors play. Of course, I would too. This is best gym in the conference, so might as well come watch a game in the best gym in the conference.
And what I'd like to see is maybe at some points last year it wasn't so packed. There's a lot of Washington people here tonight. You love to see that.
Good hustle there by Johnson to pick up that rebound off the miss by Sheffy. But like I mentioned earlier, Jesse, the little things the Lady Warriors have to do, like they have to, like for a player like Addie Lanham, for example, She missed the block out down here, and so that's something that she can get better at. And then when she got the ball there on the block, she was not even looking to score. And so the more weapons you have, they've already shown they've got plenty of weapons. They got 4 starters in double figures, and Kendall Wells knocking on that door, but there's got to be a little bit more of aggressiveness there by Lanham to look to score, not just be somebody that is a passer, because other coaches will notice that, and they won't even guard her.
Yeah, for sure. And even if you still want to pass, at least, give it a look, view out your options.
I like this that Coach Simon went to zone. Obviously not their primary defense, and it does not feel good that they scored on it for him, I'm sure, but this is something that he can have on film for his players to see what they got to get better at.
Wells fighting for it, can't get it. Sheffy's going to get the turnover, and she's going to go up with it. Couldn't get the left-hand finish.
Going to get a foul on Linder.
That's got to be Linder's 3rd or 4th.
Yeah. But they're coming out in a little 3-2, 1-2-2 zone defense. And again, 2 things here. You come out in this, you show that you have it in your arsenal, so other teams are going to have to work against it. And then the other thing is you can see maybe where you're messing up if you have some breakdowns in your defense. Good tip there by Lanham.
Yeah, good defense by Lanham. They were trying to get it to 25. They've been doing that all half. Chevy's going to go up and get it. Lexington's been playing better basketball in this 3rd quarter. They've kind of fizzled out, but started the quarter really nicely.
Yeah, they scored 12 in the first half and got 9 in this quarter. Again, a lot of it has to do with Linder's going to get called for another foul.
And I think she's surely going to pull her out.
Yeah.
Or I might as well just let her play.
Yeah.
It's only a 46-point lead,
Nice little play there by the Bulldogs. I like that little set, a little inbound. They're trying to bring a shooter up a little elevator screen. That really opens up the baseline for that drive. That's where she was able to go. Just have a little set like that. Stole from Midwest City.
Lexington has not shot that well from the lines tonight, and the few times they've gone there. These Warriors have 16 fouls now. First one won't go. Yeah, if you're the Lexington coach, your first year here, I think you definitely want to emphasize maybe the free throw line in the next practice. They've missed quite a few tonight.
And there's a violation as they step across the lane.
A minute on the dot to go in the 3rd quarter.
The girls will, this is the only game left this semester. And so they'll come back, they'll do their Christmas stuff, Christmas practices, and then nice play. And then they'll come back and they'll play a Pauls Valley team that this Lexington team actually beat. So Jesse, it could be another high-scoring affair for the Lady Warriors. That's a tough pass there by Kendall.
Yeah, and you almost think this is a bad thing because, they might get a little in their head that, we're the top dog around here, I mean, I'd probably think that if, I was up 46, but I'm sure Coach Simon's going to humble them in practice.
Yeah.
And if they did have David Goggins back there, he did seem like to motivate them to hustle a little harder for some of these balls.
Good hustle there by Taylor to get that loose ball. 10 seconds left in this quarter. Warriors will probably take the last shot.
They got to start the clock. There we go.
Yeah, they don't start until she touches it, and so.
As well as just going to pull up. Tough shot won't go in.
They did not want to call a jump ball.
No, they didn't.
And they had to, but there's going to be 1 second. They're going to call it there. So since there wasn't a change in possession, the Warriors will actually have the ball coming out of the break. They're up big on the Lexington Bulldogs. You're watching Lady Warrior basketball on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
With a local, licensed, and trusted contractor near you. This is Tyler Beller, the voice of Air Product Supply, signing off. Go Warriors!
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in and support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go Warriors!
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Jesse Carey, joined with TJ Scholes. He's talking to somebody right now, but, you know, we'll be all right, folks. You know, we're sitting pretty up 46, so. Not that if Coach Scholes wasn't here, we wouldn't be winning the game, but broadcast would be, I don't know, some may say significantly better if it was just me, you know. Who knows?
So it'll be interesting to see who comes up here, Jesse, and tries to be the aggressor on this second squad for the Lady Warriors. Again, we talked about Lanham needing to be a little bit more aggressive as she saw significant minutes as looked like Laney Gay tried to take a charge there. It was falling backwards.
You know, the last game we covered at Bridge Creek, the Warriors, not Lady Warriors, the Warriors were really good at taking screens. So
yeah.
See if Coach Simon can, if these Lady Warriors to start.
Charges, you mean? You talking about
charges?
Sorry,
charges.
Yeah, I saw something on Twitter. One coach was calling them Chick-fil-A charges. And so every time a player took a charge, he got a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Well,
I used to do Gatorades, but
I'm gonna have to come back to basketball.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A sandwich. That coach might be making a lot more money than high school coaches, though. What's that? I mean, it's been Chick-fil-A in a minute. It's been what, $7 a sandwich probably.
Yeah, I was thinking in my mind, dollar signs. Take 2 charges, sell them for 14. As Lexington is going to make the free throw, second or third free throw of the night for them. They haven't shot very well, probably just around 12%. And you said coming off the break that you want to see who's aggressive for these Lady Warriors.
I want to see Lanham. They got her out on the guard spot now. And
again, she looks to pass.
You got to take a jump stop now. Coach Simon, again, you see her, she's kind of feeling sorry for herself a little bit. She's got to get back down there and hustle. And wouldn't surprise me if, that's who gets her out. Going to coach her up on that. But again, that's just a useful thing. Like, you mess up, it's okay, but you got to hustle back. And so she'll see that on film and make those corrections. It's good for them to get this playing time as freshmen. Of course, they played last night and beat Purcell in their freshman game. Again, another youthful player in there, inexperienced player, not blocking out. And so these minutes are important as well because they're going to be able to show these players what they need to work on too to get more playing time.
And you know what's important to the for the town of Washington? How about the Washington Warriors winning the state, Washington football team winning state?
I tell you what, man, that was an intense game, and I was so happy for the players as well as the coaching staff. You know, Coach Beller and his coaching staff have been there 3 years in a row and like 4 out of the last 5, and just couldn't get it done. There's some good teams, and it's not easy to win a state championship. And they were able to finish it, and what a way to finish the game, too. With the game-winning touchdown pass to Nate Roberts in the back of the end zone, and then get a stop on 4th down. Tanner Olson tips the ball away from Millwood's best receiver, and then on 4th down and 26, Major Cantrell runs for 34 yards. And Cole Scott was talking to him in the hallway today. He's like, "Were you ever nervous?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was nervous." I was like, "I wanted y'all to win." As Massey gets a nice steal, let's see if she can finish this layup.
And that's my favorite type of game of football. You know, it's just a defensive, just no one can move the ball. And then, you know, the Warriors were up for a long time, 7-6, and then Millwood started getting the screen pass going.
Yeah,
went up. I got a little worried, but Warrior defense figured it out. Offense was finally able to get points on the board.
Yeah, the thing that worried me the most probably that I was nervous about in that game was that all it takes is one play for Millwood and to win it. And they have those kind of athletes that can make that happen. But our defense played a heck of a game, and it was really neat to think that as Taylor takes a three, good rebound by Massey, to think that those are the two best teams in the state. Like we saw a lot of football throughout that season. We saw Jones, who we thought was pretty good, but I honestly felt like Millwood was the second best team in the state. So you guys tip their hats to them.
Yeah, and I'm glad
it made for a great ball game.
And I'm glad we beat them because we got it back. They beat us pretty bad a few years down the line.
Yeah.
At state, so it was good to get it back. And if I remember correctly, that Millwood team had some talent on it. They had maybe a running back go to OSU, a defender go to Texas.
OU, Marcus Major, he's still there. Yeah.
That was a really good Millwood team.
Yeah. And this is you had Ohio recruit and that Nickens guy. He can choose which sport he wants to use as the Lady Warriors look to get the ball inside to Laney Gay. I wonder if they're ever going to call a foul. It's gotten pretty physical. But, yeah, again, just an incredible job. Couldn't be happier for the players and the coaching staff. And we mentioned it earlier in this game that a lot of that needs to be, the guys before them, too, the guys that had to suffer the runner-ups just so these guys could finish in gold. I know that the players respect their past. And it's been a fun ride.
Yeah, and I'm glad when Coach Brad won, I got his history class, so I think we'll maybe have some lighter assignments. He'll be in a good mood.
Well, that's what someone said. They asked what he did on Sunday because you think about the last 2 years. Good hustle there by Dave Wells.
There.
The last 2 years, they made it to the last game of the season and ended up losing. So that Sunday after was a little bit depressing. So you think he might have celebrated on this last Sunday, and he said he took a nap. Took a 2-hour nap or something like that. And so long season can wear on a coach, but he deserves all the credit.
Coach Reed, Andy Reid for the Chiefs, when they won the Super Bowl a few years back, he said he was eating cheeseburgers. That was his celebration.
Nice pass by Taylor. Laney Gay for the three.
Put some contact into that at the end of that three.
Yeah, that's the thing, Jesse. I don't get. You can get away with that in girls basketball for some reason. Like when they shoot the ball, if you notice, like especially our girls, and a lot of girls teams do it. As soon as the ball is shot, they turn around and start blocking out, and I feel like you don't see that a lot in boys basketball because a lot of times it gets called a foul. But I've rarely seen it called a foul in girls basketball.
I have a theory about that. I think the reason why it's called so much in boys basketball was Kobe. Kobe would put up a shot and he'd kick out his leg. They call it a foul, and I don't think girls basketball has had a player do that.
Right.
So.
Could be the case. It's like Laney Gay's going to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Both teams with 7 fouls. 4:23 to go in the fourth quarter.
Nice job. That's Laney Gay's first free throw make of the season, so that's going to improve her free throw percentage as she was shooting a whopping 0%.
This is going to help the Warriors plus-minus for the season in terms of, like, their points versus
enemy
point
points.
differential. Yeah, point differential. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, over 50 is we might have that stat, too.
Good defense there.
Yeah, right now they're beating opponents by 21 points. Scoring 62 and giving up 41. It's going to help the defensive average as well.
Good defense right there by the Warriors. They're going to crowd the ball. They get it. She could never turn around and see the
nice
player
attack
next to
by
her.
Taylor.
Can't get the finish. That was a nice play. If she can just get that left hand into her arsenal, that left hand layup. She's got some speed to her.
Yeah, Taylor's a good ball player. She got to start last week whenever Lindert was sick.
That sickness is going around for sure.
Watch your hands, people.
Lexington's going to put up a shot. It won't go. Good rebound there.
Yeah, almost.
But
you like to see her jump, and like she did a good job of high pointing the ball there. Jumping high, you know, sometimes you don't see that in girls basketball. They wait for the ball to get there. She did a good job of timing it, and jumping. Massey checks out, and Haley Henderson checks in for her. Also have Andy Thomas in the game now.
Oh, shot is blocked by Lanham.
Good hustle.
Gets it back to the player. Lexington player, excuse me. Lexington's going to get a decent look. It won't go in. Got to say, strong with the ball. Good job of keeping it in possession.
Nice job. They're being patient right now, but that could have been easily a good look there for Thomas. As you can see, the offense getting into the defense of this Lexington Bulldog team. Laney probably should have kicked it there to Thomas.
Lexington 3-on-1. We'll see what Lanham can do. They're going to get her on a foul there. Kind of got her hands up late.
Yeah, and again, that's just maybe a foul to try to make the score look a little bit better. I'll tell you one story, Jesse. I was reffing some junior high games in Enid one time, and the Enid girls were getting blown out bad. They hadn't scored a point in like 3 quarters. And anytime there was a foul that could have looked like it was could have been called, I called it, and I made sure it was a shooting foul just to try to get that 0 off the board, because you don't want to embarrass players out there.
Yeah, but sometimes that's what it takes. You know, we'll see if this Lexington team maybe a bit more eager in practice.
Well, they just ran into a buzzsaw of a team. Lady Warriors are playing really good right now, and obviously not peaking, but you can see the potential of this team. And again, ranked 4 on the first rankings that came out last week, actually yesterday on Monday. Got to be excited about that. Curious though, because Jones, the back-to-back state champion, they're only ranked 3. As Thomas comes up with a big rebound. So you got to wonder, and that might be the issue. There you go, Lanham.
Doesn't go in, but you love the confidence.
Yeah, because shoot it.
She's a very solid defensive player. If they can get her some confidence on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, good defense there. Great turnover. But that's the problem with the ranking system, and that's why football got away with it, is some of these coaches, Jones returns everybody from a back-to-back state championship team. You think they should probably be ranked number 1 in the state. And so you got coaches with their own agendas that kind of mess those things up, but it usually shakes itself out in the end.
Man, that was a young Jones team.
Yeah.
Everyone's coming back.
Nice take there by Wells. Lady Warriors doing a really good job of running the dribble drive offense. Even with, you like to see it. I think the biggest key is when you see your second team doing or third team doing what they're supposed to do. Is Massey. Nice finish.
Gonna get the finish, yeah.
That's good concentration.
54 points now. Minute 40 in the fourth quarter. That 3 won't go.
Good hustle.
Up 54, nice airball chance.
They're ruthless, aren't they? Good pass there. From Lanham to Thomas.
18 foul for Lexington. Or maybe just their 7th. They changed it really quick. No, there we go.
I'm curious to see Emerson's growth as the season progresses. She's a very good athlete for the Lady Warriors. He runs some track for us, and he's on the state softball championship team. Didn't get to see her a lot last year in junior high basketball, but she's another girl with athleticism and size that can really help this team. I'm glad to see that they were able to get some freshman games on the schedule for these freshmen.
And number 1 for Lexington's got some explosiveness. keeps it in bounds. I don't know if she was in bounds when she hit that in, but
you can see the speed by Massey right there. She outruns everybody down the floor and unable to finish. And I almost thought number 5 for Lexington was about to shoot it on our goal. They're just, looks like they're a little slow on pushing the stop button on the clock.
Yeah, 56-point game. I don't think anyone's, getting too mad about it. It's 40 to go now.
Well, this is a very impressive victory, mainly because the girls just did what they were supposed to do, and they look like they came out ready to go. You can come in and be the number 4 ranked team and know that you're going to. They played these girls all throughout junior highs, and they've seen them last year, and so they know what you're going to get. The teams, the type of players they have, and if you know that you can dominate them, it's one thing to know that you can dominate them. That's another thing to go out there and do it. And so you got to tip your hat to the Lady Warriors coming off from the get-go and just putting it on these Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, under 16. We'll see if the Bulldogs, see what they try to do when they go to the line.
If I was the coach, I'd make whoever fouls run tomorrow.
10th foul for the Warriors.
She's smiling on the court, too. It looked like she looked in the stands, saw somebody smiling. So after this game, you'll have to refresh your browser because we'll have to start a new stream for the boys basketball game. And Lexington hits both free throws. Had that issue happen last time at Bridge Creek. People didn't know as the Lady Warriors are just going to hold the ball. Just an impressive win. Girls did what they did, but in that first half, they made that look fun.
They did, and in the first quarter, they have 32 in the first quarter. It was very entertaining. Get a turnover, go score basketball, and it was like that, all through the first 3 quarters, which our starters were playing.
Yeah, and good ball movement, good sharing the basketball, and hit some outside shots in the second quarter. And so, very promising-looking group of young ladies, and it's going to be fun to watch them as the season progresses. Their next time they'll play will be, I believe it'll be at home against Pauls Valley, but that'll be after Christmas break, I believe the 3rd of January, and then they'll head to the Conowall tournament. Lady Warriors win 76-24. You've been watching Warrior basketball on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Which is the best of luck this season.